Okay, good morning once more, Takuta. Today we are going to have a lesson. We are going to learn a new topic on finding the lowest common multiple. They call it the LCM. Okay, it is capitalized as LCM. You might find it in a question paper where they say, find the LCM of this. Sometimes some people guess, and I noticed that even the ACF people guess, but if you use guessing, you are going to get the wrong answer. But if you use the proper working, you are going to get the correct answer. Okay. So at first, I would really love you to firstly listen, and then we're going to do it together one by one, okay? I hope others are going to join us as well so that we can also assist them. So the lowest, what is a multiple? A multiple is a bigger number that a factor can divide into, okay? Let's talk about 5. 5 is a factor, right? So the multiples of 5 are 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So the 10, 15, 20, those are multiples. So when you're looking for the lowest common multiple, we know that 5 has many multiples, but we want to look for the lowest multiple that maybe 5 and 10 can get into. Because when you're looking for the lowest common multiple, you are given 2 numbers that you are supposed to get the lowest common multiple for. Okay, so today we have 12 and 16. We have 12 and 16. I'm going to show you how it is done. 12 and 16. So if you look this side, I have my 12 and my 16 there, okay? So when you're looking for the lowest common multiple, the first thing that you need to do, we are going to draw one line against both of them, okay? We're going to draw one line against the both of, we are going to group the 2 of them together. We're not going to separate them, okay? So that is the first stage that we do. We group them together, okay? We have your 12 there and you have your 16 there. We group them together. So now we start like what we did when we were looking at the highest common factor. So we look for the smallest factor that can divide into 12 and 16. And the smallest factor there is a 2. So you start with your 2 there, okay? So you have your 2 there, yes. So this 2 is going to divide both 12 and 16 at the same time. And our answers are going to be underneath here, okay? So we have our 2 there. So we say 2 into 12, what is 2 into 12 or 12 divided by 2? Chakuza?
2 into 12, it goes 6 times.
6 times, thank you, Chakuza. And then 2 into 16, or you say 16 divided by 2? 16 divided by 2?
It's 8.
Sorry? Yes, 8. Good, Chakuza, that is correct. It's 8. So that is our first stage. Then we draw the line there. So as we are finding the LCM, our LCM, we're going to get our answers by looking at the factors that are going to appear this side, okay? So now we look for another factor again that can divide. There is also a 2 again. So we put the 2 there. We say 2 into 6, it's a 3. 2 into 8, 4, okay?
4. Yes, ma'am.
Line again. Now, as you can see, we have a 3 and a 4, okay? So we firstly look for the smallest denominator that can divide into either 3 or 4. So we look, we have 2. So we put our 2 there. When we say, you see that we have a 3. Since 2 cannot divide into 3 and it leaves the remainder, you just let down the 3 as it is. Don't divide into it. You just let down the 3 there. And then you say 2 into 4, it's a 2 there. Then you put your 2 there. So you are still using the smallest factor there, okay? Since 2 cannot divide into 3, if it leaves a remainder, don't divide into it. Just bring down the 3 as it is, okay? We are going to look for the factor next that can divide into a 3. And our answer is complete when we have a 1 at the other end, okay? So here we said, now we have 3 and a 2. We deal again with the 2 because it's a small factor. We still bring down the 3 down there. The 3 is brought down again. We say 2 into 2, 1. So we are done with that, right? Yes, but we are still left with a 3 there. So we have a small factor that can divide into a 3. It's a 3. So we say 3 into 3, we have 1, and that 1 on there. Can you see there?
Yes, ma'am.
saying once more again, so that as you have your paper with you, you are also checking and seeing what we have been doing, okay? So we said when we are finding the lowest common multiple, we put the 12 and the 16 together there. Then we put a line. So the factors that are going to appear this side, we are going to multiply them to get the lowest common multiple. And as you are dealing with the lowest common multiple, you look for the lowest factor that can divide into either of the numbers. And there it is a 2, okay? So we say 2 into 12, we got our 6 there, right? Then we say 2 into 16, we have our 8 there, okay?
8.
Now we are moving on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we come down, we have a 6 and the 8. We look for the smallest factor again, it's a 2. As long as if any number that is in here can be divided by 2, you use the 2 until you have a 1, and then you come and divide with the next number, okay? So a 2 again,
Yes,
2 into 6, 3, 2 into 8, 4, okay? So we
yes,
have 4 there. So if we have a 4 there, which means we still have a 3, we cannot divide with a 3 because we still have a small number like 2 that can divide into one of the multiples there, which is 4. So we say 2 into, we say that 2 into 3, it can't. It leaves a remainder. It leaves a remainder. We bring down the 3 as it is. We don't deal with it. We are going to deal with it later. Then we say 2 into 4, it's a 2. There is our 2 there appearing there. And now we have a 2 there. So we know there is another small factor. 2 can divide into 2 there. So we say 2 into 3, it leaves a remainder. You just bring down the 3. Just keep on bringing it down. It's okay. And then you say 2 into 2, 1. The moment you get for that, now you are done with this side, okay? Now you want to deal with this 3 because your working is over when you have a 1 below. So now we have a 3. We say the factor that can divide into a 3 is a 3. 3 into 3, 1. And then this one, we just put on the 1, 1. So from there, do you understand, Takuta?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So now that we are done with this, we are not yet done. This is our working. To get the lowest common multiple, we have to multiply these factors that are on the side there, okay? And this working has to appear in your work when you are submitting your work. Please submit your work. We're having this working, okay? It appears on the paper because as I am marking the working there as well. And also, if you find such a sum in a question paper, let's say in a grade 7 paper, it can have 3 marks, okay? So if it has 3 marks, they can give you 2 marks for this side and 1 mark there. Let's say you make a mistake by multiplying, you still get 2 marks from this sum. So that's why the working is important, because even if you made a mistake somewhere, you can get a few marks there, okay? You can have marks being given to you for making the working there, okay? So now we are going to multiply the LCM. So to find the LCM, we say 2 times 2, which is a 4, okay? As you are multiplying, you are multiplying carrying, okay? The answer multiplies the next factor, the answer multiplies the next factor, the answer multiplies the next factor. You are allowed to let your working go down because as you are multiplying, you find yourself having bigger numbers appearing there. Okay, so we say 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2, 16. Then we have 16 times 3. 16 times 3, you put your sum going down. You have your 16 there times your 3. And then you multiply there with your working going down. 3 times 6, 18. 8, carry 1. 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, 4. 4. Good. So our LCM is 48, equals to 48. That is the lowest common multiple for 12 and 16. Okay. Did you manage to understand that one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's do the next one together, okay? As you are doing it, as I'm doing it, you're also doing it as well. So that when you do it in your homework, you're not going to get confused. You still remember that, oh, by the way, with Mrs. Mlotshwa, we did this, we did that, and that as well. Okay, let's find the LCM of 4 and 6. 4 and 6. Okay, when you are done, you're also going to show me through your camera so that I can see your working. We're going to be doing it together, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 4 and 6. So the first stage, you put your 4 and 6 together there. You draw your line, okay? Your line can go as far as possible. We use pencil to draw those lines, okay? So that if it's too long or if it's too short, you can just erase it or make it longer. Okay, so we have our 4 and 6. What is our first factor there, Takuza, that we are going to use to divide into 4 and 6?
2.
2. Good, Takuza. So we are going to start with the 2. Let us divide together. I'm also dividing as you are also doing it as well from home there. So we say 2 into 4 is 2, right?
2.
Good.
Then
Divide your
2 into 6.
2 into 6, yes.
3.
3. Good, Takuza, good. Thank you, that's good. Now we have a 2 and a 3. We want to have our next factor there. What is our next factor that we're going to use to divide there? I have a 2 and I have a 3 there. You look for any factor that can divide into any one of those 2. It's okay. And if it's 2, good. 2. Yes, we use the 2. So we say 2 into 2, that's 1. Okay?
1.
Yes. Since it 2 into 3 leaves a remainder, right, Takuza? So
Yes, ma'am.
since it leaves a remainder, what do?
We just bring it down.
We just bring it down. Good, Takuza. You just bring down that 3. Don't worry yourself about that. If it leaves a remainder, just bring it down. You're going to deal with it later. Okay. So now we have a 1 there and we have a 3. What is our next factor there that we're going to use to divide there?
3.
A 3. Good. We put our 3. Where there is a 1, we just put the 1 down, okay? Because we are done with that line. And then we say 3 into 3. What is the answer?
1.
1. So which means we have a 1 and a 1, which means we are done with our sum. That is our working. You have your 2 marks there, okay? Now we want to find the LCM. Can you tell me, Takuta, how do we find our LCM? What do we do now?
We multiply.
We will multiply. We are multiplying the factors that are at this end. If you have seen their factors there, you have a 2 and a 2 and a 3. As we are multiplying while it's to carrying as well. Like we say 2 times 2, it's 4, right? Then you say 4 times 3. What is
3
times 3?
12.
12. So our LCM is equal to 12.
12.
You managed to understand that that sum there, TC? Good. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me give you 3. Let's find the lowest common multiple of 3 and 9. This time, I'm going to do it on my own. You're also going to do it on your own. And then you're going to give me your answer. Okay? You show me your way.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to give you, don't worry, don't rush, we still have time. Okay, take your time.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm also going to do mine on the side here. Please tell me when you are done.
I am done.
You are done?
I am done.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is your LCM?
My LCM is 9.
Good, that's good. Can you show me your working? Show me your working, and then you're going to explain to me how you did it. Okay. Can you show me your working? May you show me your working? Are you able to?
Yes, it's the one right here.
Yes, that I can see. Can you explain for me how you did it? Like what you are doing now? You are the one who is teaching everyone. You're teaching everyone how to do the LCM. Can you do that for us, Takuta?
First, I put 3 and 9, and then I use 3 to divide 3 and 9. So I say 3 into 3 is, I wrote 1, and then 3 into 9 3.
Yeah.
Then I put 3 again, and then 3 into 1, I didn't do anything. I just put down 1. Then I say 3 into 3 goes 1, and then I multiply 3 times 3 equals to 9.
That is good. Wonderful. That is good. You are a shining star, Takuza. That is how we do it. What Takuza was doing is exactly what Mrs. Mlotshwa did as well. He said, as you are dividing, you put your 3 and 9 together. Then he said the smallest factor that can divide a 3 is a 3. So he said 3 into 3, 1. Then he said 3 into 9, 3. Yes.
3.
Yes. And then he came down again. That's what Takuza did. He has a 1. You said already when you have a 1, we are done with that. You just bring the 1 down. Then you say 3 into 3, 1. The moment you have 1s there, which means you are done with your working. And then he multiplied the factors. We said these factors that are this side are the ones that are going to give us the LCM. And then he said 3 times 3. This is what I did as well. When I said LCM equals to 3 times 3, which is equal to 9. Well done, Takuza, for doing that. Good. Okay, now let's have a bigger one. Let's do the LCM of 6 and 9. Let's do the LCM of 6 and 9. Please take your time. When you are done, we are going to explain as well like what you did. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I am done.
You are done? Okay, TC, this is your opportunity once more. Please, may you explain? Firstly, may you tell me what is your LCM first?
Wait, I made a mistake. Can I do it again?
It's okay, TC. It's okay. We still have time. Yes, yes, it's okay. We still have time. As we are waiting for TC to correct his work, he's going to teach us how we do the LCM. Remember the
Yes, I'm
factors
done.
and the multiplication. Over to you, TC. Please explain what is your LCM first. What is your LCM?
My first LCM is 3. I say 3 times 3 divided by 6 is 2. 3 and then 3 divided by 9 is 3.
Okay.
Then I say 2 divided by 2 is 1.
Yes.
Then 2 divided by 3 it can't. So I just put 3 down. Then I was left with 3 and 1. 3 divided by 1, I just put 1 down. Then I say 3 times 3 divided by 3 equals to 1. Then I multiplied 3 times 2 is 6, and then 6 times 3 is 18.
Good, Takuza, that's good. Well done. That's how you do it. And I also want to show you one thing. The way you did it, it doesn't matter which number you start with, okay? You can start with a 2 to divide, or you can start with a 3 to divide. It doesn't matter, but you all come to the same working. If you look at what I did, I started to divide with a 2. There, you started to divide with a 3. It's still okay, okay? But the bottom line is, as you are dividing, just remember that if that factor cannot divide into that number, you just bring it down. It doesn't matter which way you use it. You can start with a 2 or you can start with a 3. As long as if you know that the 2 doesn't divide into this number, you just bring it down, okay? At the end of the day, we still got the same answer. My LCM is 18 there. That is how you find the LCM. So remember, when you are finding the LCM, once more, let me summarize once more how we find the LCM. To find the LCM, you firstly have to group the numbers together, okay? You group the numbers together, and then you look for the smallest factor that can divide into both numbers. And as we are looking at the smallest factor, 1 is the first factor that we have, and 0. But we know that with 1, you still come up with the same answer. So we go to 2, okay? So you start from 2, and the factors that we are working with, use the smallest factors between 2 and 9. Don't go beyond that. Don't use the big factors that have babies like the 10, 20, 10, 11. Make sure you use these factors, the small factors, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, make sure you use those small factors so that you come up with the correct answer. So here we started with the 2. We said 2 into 4, we got a 2, or you can say 4 divided by 2. It is still okay. You come down with your 2, then you say 6 divided by 2, or 2 into 6, 3. Okay.
3.
When you are done there, you look for a small factor. I started with 2. Someone else can start with a 3. It's still okay. You say, so I said 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 3, it can't. So if it can't, remember, what do we do, Takuza? If it can't, if it leaves the remainder, what do we do?
We just bring it down.
We just bring it down. Good, Takuza. So if you know that this number will leave a remainder, don't worry about it. Just bring it down, okay? Bring it down and leave it like that, because you are going to look for a small factor that will be able to divide into that number, okay? After you have dealt with the other numbers, okay? So we brought it down here, as you can see. And then now we have a 1. The moment you have a 1, you now know that you are done with this line, okay? So you are just bringing down the 1 there. So here we say now we have a 1, we just bring it down there. Then 3 into 3, 1. The moment we have these ones appearing there, it shows us that we are done with this sequence, we are done with the working. So now we want to get our LCM. Please do not forget to multiply. Yes, they may mark for you, but you have to multiply these factors on your own, okay? But in some cases, that's why I said with this working, you can get marks. Let's say you forgot to multiply. You can get your 2 marks if this question is 3 marks. Do you understand? So the issue of the working is important to you because it gives you marks. And as we are going higher and higher, one question can have 4 marks, one question can have 3 marks. So if you have a question like this, make sure you show this working so that they give you your full marks. Now we want to get our LCM. We are going to multiply. So we say 2 times 2. What is 2 times 2, Takuza?
2 times 2 is 4.
It's 4, thank you. Then when you get your 4, carry and say 4, the 4 that you got, 4 times 3. What is 4 times 3?
4 times 3 is 12.
4 times 3 is 12. So our LCM is equal to 12. I hope you managed to understand today's lesson, Takuza.
Yes.
Good,
yes,
and well done for doing well. This is a new topic that we are covering today, and Takuza, you managed to understand it. I hope everyone else who is going to watch this lesson is also going to be able to understand, okay? So TC, thank you so much for being a part of today's lesson, and I hope you're going to do the work well. I've uploaded work for you on the lowest common multiple. Please, may you show your working and do it the way we have done it today, okay? All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye, TC.
Bye, teacher.
See you again tomorrow, okay? Please check
See
your
you.
marks, okay? Okay, bye.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a nice
Bye,
day.
teacher. See you.
Bye.
Have a nice day too.
See you
Bye.
tomorrow.
See you.